Okay, today I want to propose to you a different way of perceiving and seeing things. And I want to speak about the trap of trying to manifest. So the trap of trying to manifest is there's many trap in that in the manifestation world. And one of these trap is the idea that you have to feel good all the time. That if you're not feeling good, you're not gonna manifest what you want. And trying to feel good is not, it's not gonna work. Trying to feel good is ignoring your thought, ignoring your negative thought, believing that you have to shift to positive thought. And that's a trap because your negative thought are full of wisdom, meaning they are revealing to you what you believe about yourself that is not true, what you believe about life that is not true. So when you shift perspective, you start from the point of view of truth. And truth is the most amazing thing. It's the most delicious feeling. It's the knowing that you were born complete, you were born whole and complete. When you were a little baby, there was no default. There is no default of fabrication. Your body has no default, fabrication default. You're not broken. You're not someone that needs to be healed. You're still pristine. You're still this pristine being, free of limitation. You are still that, believing to be not that. And your desire, they are appearing in your awareness because they are meant to be. And the reason we're not feeling good when we have these desire and we're not feeling good is because we believe they're not meant to be or that it's hard to get them. I don't know how I will bring them to me. So there's an idea that I am separate from this desire and I have to do something or become someone so that this desire can appear. But from where I'm speaking from, it's not about becoming someone, it's about unbecoming who you believe yourself to be. Because every limitation belief you hold about yourself are not true. So in reality, manifestation is easier than you think. It is only to become who you truly are, and not even to become, to be who you truly are in this moment. To be who you are is enough. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing is broken, nothing needs to be repaired, nothing needs to be healed other than the way you see yourself. The way you see yourself is how you experience life. And life is reflecting back at you the belief you hold about yourself. There is no gap. It's reflecting back at you the belief. If you believe you need to work hard to earn success, you will take action that are confirming that belief and you will work really hard to earn success, a little bit of success. If you believe you're unworthy of success, that there's something wrong with you, you're gonna live that belief. So it's more about unbecoming. Removing from yourself the weight of the conditioning, the layer that you took upon yourself. Your self concept is an idea you hold about yourself. So it's really about how you see yourself. So, what I'm saying is, you don't have to manifest or to try to manifest or to become happier or to be happy to manifest. Being who you are already is enough. You are already the version of you who has the desire that you want already exists because it is your true self. You are already that version of yourself, that embodiment of happiness and harmonious relationship and love and receiving appreciation and success and receiving money and sharing your gift in the world and being free of fear. It's already truth. So, the most important thing to manifest is to realize there's nothing that needs to be changed about myself right now. There's nothing I have to grow into. Nothing is wrong with you. And anything you believe is wrong with you, was never written on your birth certificate. It was not there when you were this pristine magic consciousness, this pristine being in bliss, in non separation, knowing the world through the lens of non dual perception. There was no separation. There was no idea, I should be polite. I should say the right thing. I should be empathic. It's okay to have empathy and compassion, but when you believe to be yourself an empath and you believe that you have to help and you have to support people and you take upon yourself all these energy that are not yours and you get depleted. You're not here to save the world. You're not here to save anyone. You're here to be you, to be who you are, already full, whole, complete. And some people, they believe when I have money, I will be a nicer person. I will be a better mom. I will be happier. I will be more patient at work or when I drive my car. But it's not true. What you are already, what you are being now, is only going to be amplified by more money. If you have more money and you're kind and generous, you'll be even more kind and generous. But if you are cranky and angry and impatient, it's not having more money that's going to give you the peace that you're looking for. The peace that you're looking for is living in truth. And living in truth is realizing that it was never meant to be a struggle. It was never meant to be a prison. It was never meant to be a 9 to 5 work groundhog day where I go somewhere I don't want to go just to get by and survive. It was never meant to be that. It's hard and you suffer because you have agreed to live what that which is not true. What we long for is freedom of being who I am, freedom of doing what I want, when I want, with whom I want. And we perceive or believe that when we have money, this is going to bring us the freedom we're looking for. But the freedom you're looking for is already here and available to you. And when you decide, you make a decision that it is here, you will be proven that the money arrive when you need it. But the most difficult thing and the simplest thing is that it's already here. And the most difficult thing is to trust that it's already here, to trust that you deserve abundance, to trust that it will come without you changing yourself, without you trying to be nice, without you being happy all the time. You are that person already, and there is no time. The future never come. The future never come, and the past is a thought appearing now. There is only now. So who are you now? Who do you choose to be now? Your reality will reflect that. So if you have subconscious belief or thought that are saying you should work harder or have learn more or get more certification or be more ready, you're not ready to live the life of your dream, you still have to work more or earn more money or all of this is creating what you don't want. If you can shift your inner talk and see yourself from the light of unconditional love, of course, success is here. Of course, I am free to do what I enjoy. Of course, I am free to rest. Of course, I can travel now. I don't have to wait. I don't have to postpone my life for later. Of course, success is already here. Of course, I am appreciated. Of course, my partner is lucky to have me in his life. And the more I feel that, the more my partner feels lucky to have me in his life. Because he's getting the transmission of the belief I have about myself and the belief I have about him. I'm lucky to have him. And he's feeling that. He's lucky to have me. And he's feeling that. So, as long as you continue to entertain a way of seeing yourself that is full of negative belief and negative conditioning, you will keep receiving the reflection of that. You will keep receiving the confirmation of your belief. And then it's a coming back to that knowing. There's nothing to chase in this moment. There is nothing that I have to be stressed about, that I have to run in circle to get. It's okay to take time to relax. Because everything comes to me when I live in my heart song, when I live in my frequency of health and joy and happiness. And I don't mean by that that you have to ignore negative feeling when they arise. I don't mean by that that you have to fabricate this happy state. Be okay with what is here, and more, the natural state of your being, the natural state of your being will be revealed. And there will be less and less and less of these beliefs that are creating what you don't want. Less and less pull to believe these beliefs. So when I work with people, what I work on is how would I feel if it was already here? Imagine all your dream came true suddenly. All your dream came true. You have enough money, you don't fear any lack. You have more than you need, always being replenished. You spend and you cannot spend it all. It's always coming back, replenished. It's always being multiplied. As you spend it with gratitude, it multiplies and come back to you multiplied. And you have your partner, the partner of your dream, with whom you're sharing this abundance and this happiness. How would you feel if it was already, all of that is already here, and you have friends and you have invitation to participate in, I don't know what you want to participate into, podcast or conversation with other being, and traveling with friends and going on adventure and having some solo time for yourself where you feel renourished, you walk in nature. How would you feel if all of that was already here? And then close your eyes and feel into that. It's already here, it's already yours. How do you feel? What would you do now? What would you do right now? So if you can connect to that feeling, that is truth. All of your desire, they're here because they are meant to be. And the only thing we're doing is we're resisting them by trying, by thinking we have to do something to receive them. And we're wasting our time running around trying. When you are in this moment, the version of yourself who already has it has no choice to manifest. Your partner change in front of your eyes. The reflection is giving you changes in front of you because you choose to see yourself from truth, from the pristine being, unbroken that you already are. You take upon yourself all these beliefs, this happened and that happened and this happened, and because of that, I am broken, and because of this, what if I fail? And I failed before, and what if I fail again? All of that is creating the contraction. Nothing has ever happened to your being. Things have happened in your human experience. But nothing has changed your being. Your being cannot be changed because your being is who you are. And who you are, you attract in your life who you are. So be the one that already has it because you already do. There exists a version of yourself here now who is already that. Be that in this moment, in every moment, and the mirror will reflect it back at you. And that goes with everything: health, relationship, love, money. Your capacity to relax and receive love is the same capacity that you have to relax and receive money. And relax and receive love, in one way, you can do it by shifting your inner talk. Instead of saying you always fail, people don't like you. Of course I'm lovable. Of course I am loved. Of course people appreciate my presence. And at first it might seem fake, but I'm not saying to become someone who you're not. I'm saying unbecome what you are not. Unbecome what you are not. You've not failed. You're not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Something's wrong with me is creating suffering because it's not true. So I'm saying unbecome what you are not. To be who you truly are. And who you truly are is perfection. Nothing is broken. You were born perfect. You are still perfect. And nothing that happens can make you less perfect than you already are. Being who you are is already perfect. That is the true power of manifestation. Consciously creating from truth. That's why my company is called Truth Bakery. If you continue to create from the same cookie mold, if you continue to use the same cookie mold, I'm not worthy, I'm not enough, you're going to continue to create the same thing. You have to shift the mold, the cookie mold, open it. The root is you unconsciously believe the self-concept that you have about yourself is creating your life. And this self-concept is just an idea in your mind. It's a mental construct. So the power is already yours. But it's going to take time to break the habit of the belief that you've been running for so long that it's running on autopilot. It's running on autopilot and it's running your life on autopilot. Be aware, self-awareness. Be aware of your inner talk. And when you see yourself disrespecting yourself, degrading yourself, downgrading yourself, stop. And realize that you are the creator when you entertain these beliefs. Unsubscribe from these beliefs. From now, in this now moment, there is only this now moment, I choose to unsubscribe from the belief that people don't like me. I choose to unsubscribe from the belief that I have nothing to say and no one will listen. I choose to unsubscribe that what I have to say is not important. I choose to unsubscribe from the belief that I'm not good with words. Whatever you're saying about yourself is not true. And not true equals suffering. Truth feel good. If it doesn't feel good, it's not true. And you're not going to change your life by trying to change a picture in the mirror. Your life is a mirror. If you're trying to change the outside and realign and reorganize the outside, it's not going to work. Unless you change inside, the outside is still going to show you what you have inside. You could change partner, you could change house, you could change job. The whole same old will continue to appear. You can have everything in this moment, in the exact position you are in this moment, even in this job that you don't like. If you shift your inner concept, this job is going to become easy. You don't have to change the circumstance of your life. Change your self concept, and your life circumstance will change in agreement to that. So it's all you. It's all you. There is no one out there creating suffering. There are no other being outside of yourself that are creating your own suffering. You have the whole power. That's how powerful you are. All right. If this resonates, I have a platform you can access monthly. I have an hour activation call. I have a week activation call. I have a height sketch container where we shift the perception of yourself quickly. And the process starts as you pay, as you choose yourself. Everyone who came to work with me have benefited and got what they needed and a little bit more because you get what you put in. When you invest, you get it back. It's your choice to say, yes, I am ready to invest in myself. I am ready to believe in myself. I am ready to climb out of this seeming hole that I have put myself in. I can climb back out. And you don't have to climb out because you already are. But working with someone who's done it is gonna shortcut your process. That's the only thing that it does. It shortcuts your process because you can be mirror your limiting belief more quickly. You're not alone with yourself, with your inner talk. You have someone else who can show you the mirror of perfection, the mirror of the perfection you already are. So it's like we're all walking each other home. I did not do it alone. I did it by the investment I made in myself with mentor that I chose carefully. And you know what? I am still doing it. And it gets more fun, more and more and more and more fun. So I am ready for the next expansion. I am ready to grow. If you can say that, I am ready to grow. I am ready to be that next version of myself. I am ready for the expansion. I choose the expansion. That is mm, an exquisite way to enjoy your human experience.